So this is the Profipack P425 single phase. We're going to show you how to run it, run flat output and run the volumizer. So before we start, we need to switch the machine on. So we're going to have a look at the control panel. On the side there is a simple on-off switch. You can see the yellow power light is the green power light is flashing. So it's going through its checks and it will switch on. We'll briefly see the jam light flash and go out, and now we're ready to, in a minute, we'll be ready to go. So we're ready to go. So for normal starting, we would start at 2, for volumized output running best at 3, or for flat output at 4. So we'll put it to 3 and we'll show you some flat output now. So the volumizer on the back is in the up position, so that the lever is down. The volumizer flaps themselves are up, and we feed through flat sheets. And this makes standard padded mat. As you can see, flows freely through. The sheet coming from behind will then push out the one in front. So if we move to volumized output, there is a small catch knob on this left hand side. So if we pull this out and then lift the handle all the way up so that the volumizer flaps now come down. These are sprung steel flaps, they're quite strong. So it takes quite a lot of cardboard to actually get a build-up of cardboard in the machine to open the flaps and push it through. So you might need 3, 4, 5 sheets of cardboard to actually push through. So you'll think it's jammed and nothing is happening, but actually what's happening is, but you can just start to see the flaps are starting to bend, and the volumized output will start to come out in a minute. So they're bending some more now, and now you can see the volumized output starting to emerge. And this is how it's supposed to be. So this is scrunched right up and volumized. If you feed only on one side, it can hang because you're putting cardboard through on one side and not on the other. So it can hang a little bit and twist, but it should just come through. And there you go. So the output is very different to the straight mats. It's fully volumized. So to change back to flat output, we need to actually change the volumizer to put the handle down, bring the volumizer up, but there's a lot of pressure on these spring plates. You can see how far they're actually bent. So the first thing you need to do is you actually need to start to pull out some of the residual cardboard, and it's quite tough. And then push the lever down, which is quite stiff, very stiff.
No.
The cardboard is jammed in there. So we can start to push that down, and then the lever is up. It's really quite stiff. So now we've got a chamber that's completely full of volumized cardboard, which we now need to push out. So we can help it by pulling it, particularly on this corner here. And as you can see, there's quite a lot on this side, so if we put it through on that side, it will start to push it out. And we can pull the volumized output out as it comes through. And once the whole chamber is clear, you'll start to get flat output again. So it takes probably 5, 6 sheets, big sheets of cardboard to actually clear the whole chamber with help pulling it out. I think we're probably nearly there now. And I can see now the chamber is clear and we're back to flat output. So it's quite an effort to actually clear it out because those spring flaps have an awful lot of pressure on them and it takes quite a lot of pulling to clear all that out of the chamber. But now we go straight back to normal flat output. So hopefully that makes it more self-explanatory, and the fact that actually when you change, the machine isn't jammed, it just needs help clearing itself. Hopefully that's useful.